The use of conscription, whereby a government increases the size of its full-time army by forcing men to undertake basic army training and national service, has been used since World War I. However, it has always been controversial, as young men are legally bound to undertake national service regardless of whether they agree or not. These men are usually in their 20s, are required to leave their jobs or study and attend army training. It is usually used during times when a country would be involved in war and the army requires increasing its size. The most controversial time was in the 1960s during the time of the Vietnam War, as conscripts were chosen from a lottery based on their birth dates and required to undertake 2 years of service. In 1966, the then Prime Minister Harold Holt announced that conscripts would be sent to fight in Vietnam, and in May of that year, the first conscripted soldier was killed in action. Although previously there had been some protest against conscription, it had been frowned upon, as society generally viewed this as a civic duty and an act of bravery. During World War I and II, it was generally agreed that all were fighting against a common enemy. However, the Vietnam War started to change that view as society began to become more involved in politics generally. Given the view that conscription may not always be fair and some forms of protest have been observed, early formal protests against conscription had come from religious groups and members of the far left of politics, primarily the Communist Party. Conscription in the 1960s soon became the focus of the anti-war movement, with protest organisations urging men not to register and to resist call-up or draft, as it was referred to. Over the period of the Vietnam War, a wide range of groups organised protests against the continuation of the conflict. Youth Against Conscription and SOS, Save Our Sons, were formed. Save Our Sons were formed in Sydney in 1965, but soon other groups formed under the SOS banner across the country. Some young men and women joined the group, and interestingly, the majority of SOS members were middle-class and middle-aged women whose sons were old enough to be called up for national service. The nature of the SOS protests, however, were always peaceful, as members prepared and circulated petitions, approached members of Parliament and worked with other anti-war groups to protest against national service and the war. Their protests were not always met with the same civility with which they were conducted. Some members were subject to insult and physical abuse. They were accused of being un-Australian or communist, which at the time inferred they were traitors. However, the SOS organisation continued and persisted because they believed in their cause and worth the outcome compared to the negativity of abuse. This group, primarily of women, had an interesting side effect. Many of the women were starting to become involved with political activities in general for the first time. Although much of the women came from Liberal Party backgrounds, many women who joined the SOS found that the issues of the war and national service moved them into the Labour side of politics. For many who joined the SOS, the experience gave them confidence and experience to publicly express their views for the first time. Thus, the women's movement of the 1970s benefited from the politicisation of such people. 19